Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. I passed the test today to become a paraprofessional.
That's great.
I will go to work on Monday. I will look forward to it, but I felt nervous in P369 KICKOFF school.
Don't worry, you will be great.
I just called the phone this afternoon. I think it's the bodyguard.
What? You mean that bastard tried to force me and he's big and huge, he thinks I'm gay.
What, I thought he is your dad.
And he's coming here.
Yeah.
Oh crap. Come on baby back ribs, I'm waiting for you, Chili's baby back ribs.
Good evening, everybody. This is yours truly, Mr. Steven, and welcome to the Steven Factor. And tonight, it is my 5th anniversary special. Now, as you may know, folks, the Steven Factor is still going strong. 5 years is still counting. 7 seasons, 160 episodes, and yes, it become one of the longest running web series in history. Well, as you may know, I always want to say thank you to all the viewers watching me for the past 5 years. I will bring up some brand new special topics as I can. We will leave to the politics on the side, and especially Steven Nation, and let's focusing about Thanksgiving. I hope you have Thanksgiving, and I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all my friends, my family, my neighbors, and especially the nation and around the world. May the Lord get thanks of this peace, joy, and happiness. Now tonight, I am getting ready for a biggest review that's knock your socks off. And that review is called Surviving Compton. Dread, Suge, and Michel'le. Surviving Compton. Dre, Suge, and Michel'le. Now, I want to tell you something that this movie is not a sequel. It's not related. It's not really a movie sequel to Straight Outta Compton, and I never see Straight Outta Compton as and it was a good movie, so I definitely did check it out and catch it up this film. But Surviving Compton is one of the best movies of all time. Lifetime did a very good at this. They definitely get back on track. But let me tell you how the story begins. It's about this singer. Her name is Michel'le, right? And her voice, it sounds like Andre from Little Shop of Horrors. But let me tell you, she sing good. First, she have a squeaky voice. And she have a nice big voice. Now, I know who the actor who plays Michel'le. I can't remember her name right now. But if you put the comment there, and I'll check it out. If not, I'll go do a little bit some research, but that's fine with me. But the actor who plays Michel'le, it's not what you really think. You see, I check on the YouTube. This actor used her normal voice, but Michel'le herself decided to dub her actress voice, and it makes sounds pretty similar. Like, right, for example, you have the actor recording her own voice, and later you could put it in a movie. You could put a little bit of dub in it. It feels like you've been watching like the Japanese animation stuff to put an English version instead of Japanese version. So that'll be much much even better. But in the movie, they use Michel'le's voice recording and dub it into one of her actress voice, and it sounds pretty perfect. So don't be confused about that. All right. Michel'le, so beautiful from the beginning to the end. She told so many stories about her relationships. And I mean bad relationships. She have a relationship with Dr. Dre, and she have another relationship with Suge. Now, Suge is the one who killed Tupac Shakur back in 1996, and that was so 20 years ago. Now, anyways, let's start from Dre and Michel'le. Now, Dre and Michel'le have a good relationship. She was working with NWA, and her songs was a big hit. But during a couple of days, it's been revealed that Dr. Dre has been more half. He has been so many relationships with ex-girlfriends more than 5 times. And you know how Dre goes back in the days, and he had like 5 children, I think. So that'll be disturbing. So Dre and Michel'le, together now. They have a baby boy, but not as yet because that some relationships are completely darker. He's been drink a lot. He was alcoholic. He called Michel'le some bad names, the B word, um, say that shut your effing mouth and this and stuff. But let me tell you something, man. That movie is so dark, so raw. It's uncut, uncensored. It got everything. But don't you worry. They just bleeped out all the swearings during the movie. I thought it was like the rated R movie. But let me tell you something. This movie shouldn't have been the sequel, man. This movie shouldn't have been the sequel. Let's put the sequel into the film and put the movie called Rated R. And now Lifetime do some different shit. They put TV-14 instead of TVMA. Because why the hell they think believing this, believing that, believing that? I mean, come on, man. Let's uncensor that movie. Well, except the shit word because shit is swearing, but they just leave the shit. So that's FCC, so they don't care, man. It's all about the money. But anyways, Dre and Michel'le have wow. They have a dark time relationship, man. They beat the yap at each other. Michel'le has so many drug addictions. Stay in the bathtub, this and that. And during on a set, I was like, yo, man, this is sad. How that guy treating women so very disrespectful, man. I mean, that is not right. And one of the groups of NWA like Easy E and Ice was trying to stop her, and even the manager Jerry trying to help these things out. But there's only one person who's going to save the day, and that person is Suge. Now Suge treat Michel'le right, and as you know about this, he was a very good sweetheart for Michel'le. But during that relationship with Dre, it's all over, baby. Time to break up that guy. So Suge asked Michel'le to give her a rehabilitation. He will pay everything, and she must better. Okay. So Michel'le broke up with Dre, and now she moving on with Suge. Now, as you may know, Suge has been, he been a lot. Should have a lot of times, man. I mean, he's been jailed several times. He's been attempted murder again by Tupac Shakur. He made some fake weddings, fake marriages, fake names, etc. And Michel'le thinks that everything's not going to happen. But during his studios have a financial crisis, Michel'le decided to help him out and everything. You know, like, maybe we had to do that. Okay. But when Suge has a badass temper, damn, yo, when he choke her up and smack her face, I was like, oh my God. This is terrible. Now, Suge just made Michel'le a lie that told him that there's a football, you're smelling the face, this and that. Yo, this is why I hate relationships, man. Two men fall in love with one girl, trying to beat her shit to death, and call her a disrespectful swearing, the B word, the S word, the W word. Yo, man, if I was a guy, I will never disrespect women. That's the bottom line. That was that's it's like a domestic violence, man. And but listen, again, if I was a man, I will never disrespect women. I will never call her the B word, the S word, everything, man. Just treat the woman some respect. Show some respect. I mean, that is abuse right there. A relation abuse. Whew, feels like I've been watching the Maury Show, but that movie is kicking ass. But listen, this is the truth. Michel'le have oh my gosh, She had a hard times back in the day, man. Her life is caboose. And as you may know, during the prison time when she's gonna see Suge, well, her ex-wife just showed up, and now they're starting a big fight. But when she headed to the office, it's been revealed that Suge is in the wrong place at the wrong time. Again, fake marriages, license, and everything. And that's right, Michel'le just stood up with Suge, and she said to him like, "You son of a bitch." And Suge and Michel'le's trying to do a little bit of face to face for the final battle. And she said, oh man, I don't want to say the T word, but that probably inappropriate. Again, it is uncensored, man. But when Michel'le just stood up to Suge, she'll never see that guy again. And she is not scared. So you know what? She broke up two men. She moving on. She finally, she find out she is, oh man. She found her a wonderful lesson about this. And you know what? It's all about the money, baby. When you come to become a singer, have relationships, there's a big problem, man. So, guess what? She's finally free. She moved on. She got her new album. And yes, it was a wonderful, wonderful movie. And you know what? I had the greatest 5 to 5. I mean, I think Lifetime is back on track since Aaliyah's horrible movie, thanks to Wendy Williams, and Winnie, the other hand, thanks to Angela Bassett. You know, I think I like Winnie movie is really much better, but you know what? They should have changed the name to Winnie and Bobby. Okay, they're trying to focusing on these two couples instead of Whitney. So you know, they shouldn't change the name. But surviving Compton was the greatest. Now they aired on October 15th on Lifetime, and now they air on Thanksgiving Sunday, which is on Lifetime Movie Network. And I watch it. It was fantastic. The cast are great. The people definitely lookalikes are great. I love it. And you know, since I watch Notorious, I think this movie is the best one. So it was great. I really enjoyed it. It's pretty dark, brutal, but again, this is a story about Michelle's life that she been through, and I feel so sorry for her. So I give a shout out to Michel'le. Michel'le, you're one for singer, you're one for icon, the triumph. And let me tell you something, my family loves you and your records for back in the day, and wishing you all the best. Alright, everybody, that's wrapping up of my 5th anniversary special. Thank you so much who've been watching me for 5 years and still counting, and I will continue more for the next 5 years. So this is yours truly, Mr. Steven, saying todo para la familia, and thank you for watching the Steven Factor. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, and God bless.